Welcome back to Double Take Debate, guys. Just finished watching the Cowboys v Redskins game. Wow. NFL, what a day so far. What a day so far. We still have the Patriots and the Jets to come, but Robert Griffin III. I want to talk about Robert Griffin III right now. I'm not going to compare him to Andrew Luck, which is always the case at the moment. I just want to talk about him as his own player in his own right. What a performance. 4 touchdowns to 4 different receivers, 1 interception, over 300 passing yards. A QBR over the last 2 games combined against the Cowboys and the Eagles, divisional rivals in the NFC East, of 146. Just over 146. He's thrown for 8 touchdowns and 1 interception. This guy is just, when it matters most, he's bringing it. This was his first Thanksgiving game as a rookie. That's a big deal for UK fans that maybe aren't quite in tune or just starting to watch NFL. That's a big deal. Everyone's at home. Everyone's watching it. The national media, all eyes are on you. And he's just tore apart the Cowboys in their own stadium. He's finally got Pierre Garçon back. He's still waiting for Fred Davis, his favourite receiver at the beginning, from the tight end position from the beginning of the season. Garçon made another fantastic catch for a long touchdown today. When he has everyone back, how good can this kid be? I want to see him. I know this Washington Redskins, I mean, they're not world beaters, but they have some talent and they've been really hurt by injuries. When they can get everyone back, how good can Robert Griffin III be? He's got Alfred Morris, an absolute stud at running back, who's in the top 5 for total rushing yards in the season as a rookie. They got him in the 6th round. So he alleviates some of the pressure on Griffin. They let him in the pocket. He's got time. He's got poise. He can run on defenses if need to, if that's what they give him. The only worry I'd have is with his game, with the running, with the fantastic highlight reel plays that he tends to pull out the bag, will he get hit hard like we saw in the early bits of the season, and where it might knock the stuffing out of him for a bit? Sorry for the irony. Would that happen? Will that happen down later in his career? I hope not. I really hope it won't. I hope it won't happen like what's happened to Michael Vick, where we're just seeing a gradual and then sharp decline in skills because of the effects of injuries, what we can only assume the effects of injuries. But so far, he's been in the top 3 or 5 of any category that matters in quarterbacks, not just rookies, in league-wide quarterbacks, whether it be QBR for the season, whether it be passing yards, touchdowns, interceptions. He's got the most rushing interceptions as a quarterback. Not just rookies, as a quarterback in the league. This guy's bringing it night in, night out. The NFC East are going to have nightmares about this kid for the next 10 years or so against Tony Romo, choke whenever I get a chance, Michael Vick, hold my head when I get hit in the ribs, and Eli Manning, fair enough. This guy can ball. He comes to the Super Bowl, he comes to the playoffs, and he shows you he's about his business. Problem is, to get there, you've got to play well in the regular season, and we all know, besides 4th quarter appearances, Eli Manning struggles in the regular season. That hasn't changed. That never's changed. He can still show up and beat you in the 4th quarter, but that's a risky way to play your game. There's talk they might not even make it to the playoffs this year because their secondary is getting lit up at any given chance over the last few weeks, and they've got the Green Bay Packers coming with Aaron Rodgers. So that'll be an interesting one to watch. Obviously, Eli Manning will turn up. I think it's going to be a closer game than some anticipate, but I think the Packers will take him. Back to Robert Griffin. He's going to be a nightmare for the whole league. I think he's in the MVP race this year. He's had a decimated receiving core. He's still on the outside looking in, but looking in for the playoffs. They're at 5-6. They've tied the Cowboys with this victory. I think they might just scrape by if Griffin decides to continue this run of form. The team stays healthy. Alfred Morris continues to just run through teams. I'm really looking forward to this team. I'd love them to make the playoffs. So many great young quarterbacks in the league right now. Joining him, Cam Newton, Andrew Luck, Ryan Tannehill, Freeman, Wilson, so many. It's a great time for young quarterbacks in this league. I really like what Robert Griffin brings to the table. I think he'll be in the MVP race this year. He won't win it because he's a rookie. I just think on clout alone, even if he pulls out a miracle, he won't win it just because he's a rookie. But for the next 10 years, he's going to be in the top 5 MVP candidates year in, year out, as long as he stays fit. Mike Shanahan's doing a great job with him. He has questionable moments like calling out his team at 3-6 and saying the season's done, but you can't deny what he's done for his young players this year and getting them together, getting them fulfilling talent. It's all well having talent. To actually fulfill it is a whole nother. Your potential to show and fulfill it is a whole nother ball game, and the Redskins are doing that, and they're showing that, not as consistently as we like, but they're doing it. I'm really enjoying watching this Redskins team. Watch Robert Griffin III. You're really missing out on one of the best players in the league right now if you haven't. Check him out. I'd love to know what you guys think he could do, where he stacks up amongst this league's quarterbacks, and where do you rank his Thanksgiving performance. Double take debate, guys. Stay tuned.